Ford Model T, also known as Tin Lizzie or Flivver, was a car produced by Henry Ford at the Ford Motor Company between 1908 and 1927. The Model T was the one that revolutionized the history of the car, the year 1908 being the year in which the car became accessible to the general public. Production of the Model T began on September 27, 1908, at the Paquette factory in Detroit, Michigan. Ford Motor Company produced several types of automobiles from its founding in 1903 until the advent of the Model T. The Model A was first produced and 19 more prototypes were made, from A to T. Some were also produced, such as Ford Model S1, which was an improved version of the popular model at that time, Model N. The next model produced after Model T was Ford Model A and not Model U as expected. The company publicly announced that because the new car is much better than the old series, Henry Ford wanted to start again with the letter A. A competitor, Chrysler Corporation, took advantage of this situation, who named the first Plymouth car, 1928, Model U. Ford Model T was named the car that influenced the world too. Henry Ford said of the Model T. The T model was equipped with a front engine. The engine had 2.9 liters and 4 cylinders. The placement of the cylinders in the same block was a revolutionary one. It has been preserved even today. The engine produced 20 horsepower and a top speed of 64 to 72 km/h. The consumption of 11.1 to 18.7 liters per 100 kilometers is remarkable even today. The engine also ran on gasoline or ethanol 3/4. The T was a 3-speed rear-wheel drive model, one of which is for reversing. There were very few design changes in the life of this car model. The first model had the radiator, exhaust and headlights. The driver's and front passengers' doors were also missing. After 1911, there were no cars without front doors. After 1915, sedan and coupe models were introduced. Henry Ford also designed other bodies for the Model T. The headlights were initially made of acetylene and later electric headlights could be installed. Used the first Model T technology very advanced, such as using steel with vanadium for greater strength. This has allowed the Model T components to even work even after 80 years of manufacture. Henry Ford was known for the phrase, "Any customer can have a car in their favorite color if it is black. Any customer can have a car painted any color that he wants as long as it is black." 5. The T models were produced in different colors, over 30, between 1908 and 1914, then again between 1926 and 1927. Henry Ford chose black as the base color because it dried faster when painted than other colors available at the time. It was more durable and cheaper. This allowed him to reduce production time. The total production of the Model T was 15,007,034 pieces, in 19 years. Production of the Model T began at the Paquette factory on September 27, 1908. Peter E. Martin was the production manager. Charles E. Sorensen was Martin's secretary and production manager. In the first month, 11 cars were produced. In 1910, Ford Motor Company had the following management team: Peter E. Martin, General Manager; Charles E. Sorensen, Martin's Production Manager; C. Harold Wills, Clarence W. Avery and Charles Lewis Six. In 1910, Ford Motor Company had the following management team: Peter E. Martin, General Manager; Charles E. Sorensen, Martin's Production Manager; C. Harold Wills, Clarence W. Avery and Charles Lewis Six. In 1914, a car was produced every 93 minutes. That year Ford Motor Company produced more cars than all the other manufacturers combined. The Model T was a great commercial success. When the Model T reached 10 million copies, 9 out of 10 cars in the world had a Ford brand. In fact, it was such a success that Ford did not buy any advertising between 1917 and 1923. Ford Model T was the first car model assembled in several countries simultaneously: Canada and England in 1911, Germany and Argentina in 1925. It was later produced in France, Spain, Denmark, Belgium, Brazil, Mexico, and Japan 7. Ford did a lot of publicity in Detroit. All the newspapers wrote about the new product. Ford's network of dealers presented the car in all major cities in the country. Other businessmen have set up motoring clubs. Ford even sold the car to farmers in rural areas. In constant search of new ways to increase the efficiency of its factory, Ford introduced in 1913 the production lines on components, working belt. This revolutionary idea is divided between its Henry Ford et al. Clarence Avery, Peter E. Martin, Charles E. Sorensen, and C. Harold Wills 6. Sales exceeded 250,000 pieces in 1914 at a price decreasing between $890 and $450. Since 1916, the price has dropped to $360 and sales have reached 472,000 pieces. Since 1918, half of America's cars have been Model T.